Another video review from the Hodgepodge Podcast. I'm Doug.
I'm Dirty A.
And on this episode, we'll be discussing The Fault in Our Stars, starring Shailene Woodley and Ansel Elgort.
That's a mouthful.
That is a mouthful. The Fault in Our Stars is an adaptation of John Green's best-selling young adult novel.
Young adult. 20 bopper.
Yes. Of the same name, The Fault in Our Stars. It stars Shailene Woodley as Hazel, who is a typical teenage girl with one major difference. She has cancer. Her mother, played by Laura Dern, forces her to go to a support group where she meets Gus, played by Ansel Elgort, who ironically played her brother in Divergent.
Yeah, weird. Weird. Yeah.
Game of Thrones catching on. So he is there, and he is there for his friend Isaac, who played by Nat Wolff. Who,
some kind of ocular cancer or something.
Yes, yeah, he has ocular cancer. But Gus also is a cancer survivor as well. And so they meet, and they develop this friendship, which develops into something more. And it's a pretty heartbreaking story. I liked it, but it wasn't as great as we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's missing something you can't really put your finger on. But I didn't always feel as emotionally tied to these characters as I thought maybe I should. But the actors do a great job. This is if anything, it's an issue with I might take with the story.
Right.
It just seems like something that's been done before.
I was reminded.
You feel like you see a lot of things. So.
Yeah, I was reminded a lot of Eric Siegel's Love Story from the 70s. It was a screenplay he wrote, and then they had him turn into a novel, and then it became a movie with Ryan O'Neal.
All right.
So there was shades of that throughout. I felt that the Gus character, I liked him. He was charming, but he also felt like real, like character-y and not like a real person.
Yeah, someone like this may exist in the real world, but I've never met anyone like this, and I dare to say you probably haven't either.
No, I haven't.
It doesn't feel. I'm speaking to our audience.
Oh, well,
Doug.
I haven't
You.
Not me.
You. But yeah, he just didn't feel real.
Right.
But their chemistry was good together.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Woodley and Elgort have great chemistry together, which is why they can play brother and sister and lovers.
Yeah, the friend did a good job.
Nat Wolff.
Nat
Yeah,
Wolff
he's good as comic relief. You got a real McLovin vibe from him. You said. Yeah. He does come off like McLovin.
Definitely.
Yeah. I am McLovin.
The parents are just.
Yeah.
Almost furniture in this movie, right?
Yeah, like I said, Laura Dern.
Do much.
Laura Dern plays the mother, and Sam Trammell from True Blood plays the father. He seemed kind of lost in some scenes. Like he thought he was walking into True Blood, and he's like, "Wait, there's no vampires or werewolves in here." Okay.
Right.
So it was kind of weird.
There's a good cameo, even though you might not have liked the plot point much.
Right. Yeah.
There's a good cameo in here by Willem Dafoe.
Yes, Willem Dafoe plays Hazel's favorite author. And there was a subplot involving that didn't wholly work for me, just because it felt like it was pretty unrealistic.
Yeah.
That all the events that happened with that, but he does a great job. Like I said, all the actors do a great job. I think the problems we had with it were mainly story based.
Yeah.
And
such as making out in the Anne Frank attic.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's. That's supposed to be touching? Because I was kind of creeped out by that. I don't know.
That was like Seinfeld when he's making out with his girlfriend at Schindler's List.
And
then Newman catches them.
Like, what is going on here? I don't know.
And then the people applaud them.
Yeah.
Good for you!
Then they get the slow clap. And didn't work for me. I don't know. But the movie's not terrible. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
It's just not great.
But if you're going to go see one movie this week, you should definitely check out Edge of Tomorrow as opposed to Fault in Our Stars.
I agree.
Fault in Our Stars, you can probably wait to see it on DVD.
We would not fault you for that.
No, we would not. And that'll do it for this video review from the Hodgepodge Podcast. See you next time.
Take care.